Vanakkam Makale, Ungus Pokamika Nandri. Welcome back to another episode of Dad's Den. Today is a brand new style of video here. You guys are used to me reacting to songs and music and whatever else, trailers. But today is a little bit different. Today, I'm going to give you the American man's expertise on Tamil actors.
Vanakkam Makale, Ungus Pokamika Nandri.
Dad's Den Mikavanga.
Reviews, reaction, satisfaction.
So I found a list. Somebody created a list, top 25 Tamil actors, and I almost fell out of my chair. I thought it was just not good at all. But this is my opinion. You might disagree. And if you do, put it down in the comments. So I'm going to give you my top 10 list at the end. So you got to stick around for that. But first, here is the list of top 25 Tamil actors according to this guy named Blockbusters 2020. They have number one, Kamal Hassan. Yeah, Kamal Hassan has been around for a long time. I think the 1960s when he maybe started acting. Yep, his first film was 1960. Look at this. Look at me and knowing stuff. Wow.
I'm so smart.
But he has been around a long time. Recent years, he's doing more political stuff. So he hasn't been doing a lot of films, but we've got the new Indian 2 coming out. People are excited about that. That's actually stuff that we're seeing right now. You probably saw a reaction here on this channel to one of their songs. So go check that out. Then we go down, we got Savaji Ganesan. All right. So Tamil superstar, the poor family in Tamil Nadu, India. His family worked on the railways. One day his birth father. Now, I will say this. I don't know if I've actually seen a movie with him. If this is like their favorite movie of the person, see for Kamal Hassan, it says Vishwapum. I don't know if that's his favorite movie. So maybe this is Thivar Magan is his favorite movie. Whoever wrote this list, this guy named Blockbuster 2020, maybe that's his favorite movie from him. Okay, next he's got MG Ramchandran. Oh my goodness. Okay, this one is hard to argue as well. So this is a classic Tamil actor here. If you have seen, or if you know anything about the Tamil film industry, he's one of the first, one of the best, one of the, he's just, now, I've only seen one movie with him. Different style, definitely a different style of what you're seeing now in Indian films, especially the Tamil film industry in Kollywood. But my goodness, I mean, he was incredible back then. Next one, Gemini Ganesan. Is he related to? I wonder if he's related. Known as the Big Three of the South Indian cinema of yesteryear. So okay, so MD Savanji Ganesan. Okay, so he must have been around that exact same time. I don't recognize this name. I haven't been watching Tamil films since the 70s, so I couldn't tell you all, but I have watched some old stuff. For me, I'm not putting him on my top 10, but you guys are going to be like, whoa, what are you talking about, Ken? Like, he should be on, I don't know. He's not in my top 10 because I never even heard of him. So, again, don't know. Comment down below if I'm way off. Vikram, number 5. One of the most underrated, I think, actors in the Tamil film industry. Multi-talented. Dude is just incredible. He can play any character you throw at him. He is just an unbelievable actor, so I can't really argue with him being in the top 10. Although, oh boy, you guys, when you see my top 10, you guys are gonna be like, what are you talking about, Ken? You've lost your mind.
Are you crazy?
But it's my top 10, it's not yours, so deal with it.
Danger is my business.
All right, next, Nassar. I don't know. Don't recognize the name, and I'm looking at, but I have seen Anbe Sivam, and I've seen Nayakan. So maybe I'm just not recognizing him in this picture or his name. So obviously I've seen him because I've seen both of those movies. What am I missing about him? All right. Nagesh. 1994. Haven't seen any of these movies. So sorry. They call him the Jerry Lewis of India. So obviously he's probably funny, does physical comedy and stuff, but why isn't Vadivelu ahead of him? Like, Vadivelu is the best when it comes to physical comedy and just comedy in general. He's the absolute best.
வாங்க
வேண்டாம் பச்சுக்குள்ள ஒரே கூட்டமா இருக்கு தனியா வச்சுக்கிறேன்
I don't know, Nagesh. Maybe I'm just missing something here. So, all right, Danush. Absolutely needs to be in the top 10. I'm not even going to tell you where I have Danush in my top 10. You got to wait until you see my top 10. You'll see where I put Danush, but he's in it. I'm not going to talk about him until I get to my stuff. Vijay Thalapathy, not in my top 10, but in my top 15. Incredible actor. underrated actor, super talented. Oh man, he's some of the movies, this one right here, 96, Heartbreaker. Don't watch that movie if you ever had like a past love that you didn't get with because of circumstances, and then you like later on like and you found out that they were married, and then you're like, why when I'm married, and like that. Don't ever watch this movie. This one will just rip your heart out and make you cry.
This is the worst.
Vijay Satipathy, awesome. Siva Kumar, okay, all right. Wouldn't be in my top 10. Again, I haven't seen a lot. I don't think I've ever seen a movie with him, but maybe that's why. So, what am I missing there? You guys are probably like, man, Ken, how can you not have seen a movie with this person? Sorry, I haven't. Prakash Raj. Okay, definitely heard of the name. Still as actor. What am I missing here? Aniyan. Oh, Aniyan. Yes. I always say Aniyan. Everybody goes, it's not onion, Ken. It's not onion. I'm not saying onion. I'm trying to say Aniyan. Aniyan. Great movie. I'm trying to remember what part he played in it, but anyway, okay. He's in the 11. Number 12 is Rajini Kanth. That's pretty crazy that they threw Rajini all the way in 12, because if you go think about his film history, it goes back like I don't even know how many films. I think it's like we're at 170 films or something, and the guy's just an animal. He's 71, still acting. Incredible. So 12, I think he should be higher than that. Karthik. Karthik, yes. Yes, 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 yes. This guy right here, Surya. Come on, dude. So good. He's like Vikram to me. Like you could put Surya in any movie, any character, anything, and he would kill it. He is just super, super talented. He's in my top 10. I'll tell you where he's in my top 10. Okay. Vijay Kanth. Again, I know I've seen him in movies, not in my top 10. Sorry. R. Sarath Kumar. Know him? Know the name? Not in my top 10. You guys are probably like, what is wrong with you? Madhavan. Vikram Veda. Great movie. Seen it. Loved it. Really enjoy that. Him and Vijay Satipathy did a great job in that movie. Love that movie a lot. Of recent times, though, I've seen some stuff on his Twitter account that people are not happy with. I'm just saying. So anyway, Madhavan as an actor, quality, quality, quality. Not in my top 10 though. Arvind Swamy, yes, Tani Orivan. It's a good movie, by the way. Good movie. Yeah, like him. Not in my top 10, but I do like him. Satya Raj. I was gonna say he's a little older now, and if I remember, yeah, okay, Bahubali. So he was in Bahubali. What other movies was he in? Oh, I'm not. I mean, I know the name, but I'm just not. It's not clicking for some reason. So Karthi in Kathi. So that is Karthi. He's in number 20 on this list. Let's just talk about Joseph Vijay, also known as Thalapathy Vijay. 21. We're putting him at 21. Really? Not higher? I think people are going to be not happy with that. Mr. Blockbuster. I'll tell you where he is on my list here in a second, but I think he needs to be higher than 21. I think he's gotten to that point. Ajith Kumar. Ajith Kumar is Thala is interesting to me because there's so many people that are hardcore Thala Ajith fans, and I am a fan as well. I like his stuff. Mankata, I've seen that movie. I've seen him in many others. I'm trying to remember, do I have him on my top 10 list or not? Ooh, oh, I'm gonna have to wait to see where he is on my list. He may or may not have made the top 10. That's all I'm saying. And that I know we're gonna have some fights right now. People, Thala fans are gonna lose their minds. But just a second, we'll get to Thalapathy, we'll get to Thali, we get to all on my list. Okay. So Jayam Ravi's on this list. Okay. See, some of these guys should be a little bit higher to me. Jiva's on here, and to round it out, he's got Arjun Vijay. Now, I thought Arjun Vijay was doing more. Oh, no, no, no. I'm thinking of somebody else. Okay, yes. Arjun Vijay's. He's got the low voice, right? He like talks really low voice. He's always like plays the villain, I think. Yeah, I like him. Okay. Enough of this. Let's get to my top 10 list now. I think you guys are gonna like it or you're gonna hate it. So here we go. I'm giving you 3 bonus ones. Top 13 list, and I'm gonna count it down to my favorite Tamil actor. So here we go. Number 13 is Siva Karthikeyan. Comes in, SRK comes at 13. Okay. Next on the list, number 12 is Jayam Ravi. Falls on the list there at number 12. 11, Vijay Satipathy. Love him. I talked a little bit about him on that list. I think he's a highly underrated actor. So anyway, he comes in at number 11. All right, so here we go to my top 10 list. Are you ready? Drum roll. Here we go. Oh, maybe we should save the drum roll to number one. We'll save that to number one. Okay. Number 10 on my list is Thala Ajith. All right. I'm probably going to get a lot of crazy fans right now that are super mad at me. How can you have him at number 10? Ken, you're crazy. Hey, this is my list, not yours. Sorry. But I do think he's a good actor. I've seen a couple movies where I felt almost as if he was trying too hard. I think he plays the silent, tough guy the best. I think those are where he's in his best roles. I think when he's trying to do too much and trying to be like, oh, like, I don't know, it just seems over the top to me. It seems like he's trying too hard. But when he is just, I feel like that one role where he's the silent, hard, just, like, I don't need to talk a lot because I'm going to kill you. Like that's his bread and butter. He's so good in those films. So anyway, he's my number 10. I kind of went back and forth. I didn't know if I wanted Karthik number 10. I don't know. So Karthik is one of those guys. I think he's on the rise. I think he's got just the sky is the limit for him when it comes to his overall span when it comes to his lifetime of movies. When he's in 20 years from now, I think we're gonna be like, oh yeah, Karthik's a top 10 easy, like I think that's where he's gonna be. So that's why I put him in there. I just enjoy his films. I like his attitude, I like his swag a little bit. He's kind of cool that way. So that's number nine. Vikram. Vikram. We talked about a little bit one of the most talented actors probably to ever go on any film. Hollywood, Collywood, Mollywood, Tollywood, doesn't matter where. He can play it all. He can do it all. He can create, he can make you cry. He can make you want to kill somebody. He can make you angry at him. I mean, he's just one of the most talented actors you'll probably ever see in your entire life, which is incredible. So that's why he's in my top 10. He had to be there. All right. Next is number 7. I had to put Vadivellu in here. How is he not in this guy's top 25 list? Vadivellu is, you want to laugh. You want to fall off your seat and laugh. Like, watch Vadivellu. I don't even speak Tamil, but like, I watch him. I could watch a movie with him and not understand anything that he's saying, and I can be laughing because he's that funny. He's so good with his physical comedy, with his facial reactions, facial expressions. He's incredible to watch, and he's so much fun. So that's why he's in my top 10. Number 7. Number 6 kind of goes hand in hand a little bit because they did a lot of movies together, was Prabhudeva. And some people were like, well, he's not even that great of an actor. He's about, okay, he's a great actor. He's the best dancer and he's funny. Like when you watch these movies with him, especially the ones with Vadivela, like Vadivela was the main comedy, right? But then Prabhudeva was there. He just added this little twist, little quirky faces, little funny things, especially when he does those dances and all of those. I mean, you guys have seen on my channel so many reactions to Prabhu Davis stuff because he's one of my absolute favorites. He's actually one of those guys that I would just love, love, love to meet and talk to and just pick his brain because he's so anyway. That's why he's in my top 10. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna get top 5 and we're gonna break this down a little bit. So Kamal Hassan, number 5. Kamal Hassan. Movies that I've seen with him. Vishwapum, Ambe Sivam, Heram, Nayakan. Nayakan is actually in probably with Tamil films is probably in my top 5. Nayakan. What a wonderful film. Amazing film. Just love, 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 love that movie so much. Gangster movie, old school, taking care of his village. Just, oh, I love that movie. Kamal San, one of the most talented actors, people on this planet. Honestly, I mean, he's incredible. Now a politician, and whether you agree with his political views or not, the guy is he's a talented man. I mean, he's just incredible. And so anyway, that's why he's in my top 5. The guy could dance, sing. I mean, he did that one song where he literally sang the entire song backwards.
Yeah, I'm confused too. We're confused.
What? Like that whole thing, it was crazy. It looks like it's being filmed backwards and dude, incredible. So Kamal Hassan. Number 4. Rajini Kant, superstar Rajini Kant. He's just fun. He's the king of swag, dude. I don't care. Anybody can come in, but dude, with his sunglasses, all that stuff he does, the cigarette toss where he throws it up and he just lands in his mouth. Like Rajini Kant is the king of swag. Like everybody else can come in, they can have some swag, they could be cool, they could be hard, they could be what, but you can't do it like that. You can't do it like Rajini. So I've seen Darbar 2.0, Kabali, Savaji, Intaran, Peta, Thalapathy, Parikaravan with him. So I've seen a lot of his movies. Really, really enjoyed them. All right, here we go, guys. This is where you guys are going to lose your minds. Please don't hurt me. I don't need any death threats. First off, I can protect myself, so don't do that. I'm just kidding. But yes, please don't get too mad at me. All right, here we go. Number 3, Thalapathy Vijay. He's my number 3. All right. Most of you people who are watching this are probably gonna be like, he's number 1. I can't believe you didn't put him in number 1. Okay, let me explain. Okay, just let me explain. All right, so Thalapathy. Movies that I've seen with him: Beast, Master, Begil, Sakar, Masal, Teddy, Kati, Tupaki, Gilly. I've seen a lot of his films. A lot of his films, and he's great. He's number 3, guys. Like of all time in the Tamil, for me, he's number 3. So that's a great ranking. I feel like if you put him in a role that had like really, really crazy depth to the role, right? Like where there had to be a lot of tears, there had to be a lot of emotion or something, and then come back. I don't know if he could do it as well as my other 2 that I'm going to put ahead of him. And that's the only reason. Okay. As far as pure entertainment goes, Thalipathy Vijay is probably number 1 when it comes to pure entertainment. He is just, woo, he's just a king, man. That's why his name is Thalapathy, right? So anyway, so Thalapathy is number 3 for me. All right, here we go. Number 2, drum roll. Surya. He's kind of like Vikram. He's kind of like the newer Vikram. Surya can do anything. You put him in any role, comedy, drama, action, like anything. He just excels. He's just, dude, he's killer, dude. One of my favorite movies is Varanam Adiam. I think that's how you say it. Probably not even close, but that's how I say it. Wow. Love story, movie, dramatic, heartbreaking, from losing the girl to finding a new girl to his father. That whole story is just bananas, dude.
You think he's bananas, don't you?
The other movies I've seen with him, Sing 'em 3. I didn't see Sing 'em 2. I don't know why I didn't see Sing 'em 2. But 24, NGK, so did I Potru. So I've seen a lot of his films, and I'm blown away by his skills, man. And then recently his crazy faces, and he's crazy. All right. So here's my number 1. Drum roll, please. Editor, go ahead and put a little drum roll in there. Number 1 favorite actor for me is Dhanush. I love Dhanush, dude. I don't know why. I feel like he's kind of an underdog somehow. And I don't know why, because he's not, but I just feel like he's forgotten sometimes. But every single move that I've seen with him, I'm just in awe of his acting skills. Like I feel like I'm living with his character. Like I'm there. I'm in, like he's able to just draw you in somehow. And I don't know how he does it, but like, so here's some of the recent movies I've seen I'm just going to kind of go down the list because I haven't written down here. I got Gray Man. I saw that one. That's, the movie here in the United States. But anyway, he played Gray Man. Who's that? Karnan, Asadan, Mari 2, Vadachanai, Mari, Kakamutai. Asadan was actually one of my favorite movies of his. I actually watched that on Father's Day with my family, with my dad and my brothers, because it's such a movie, I think, of fatherhood and the stresses of everyday life. And no matter where you're from, whether you're from India, whether you're from the United States, it doesn't matter, like those stresses on being a father and how his character had to deal with all of that stuff it was amazing. I've actually watched that movie 3 times now, but love that movie. Vada Chennai was another one that I just absolutely loved. One that I need to see, everybody keeps telling me, is the movie 3. I need to go see that one. I still need to watch that. But yeah, and then Madi too, is dancing. And then the other thing I love was the street dancing. So if you've ever watched my reactions to this stuff, you'll see me. I just like, let's go. I just want to get out in the street and, dance like Dhanush in the streets. So anyway, that is my top 10 list. What did you guys think? Do you agree or not? Put it down in the comments now. And go watch another video. Go watch this one right here. And Nan Ungray Nesiklen. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.